Hi, everybody. It's me. Long time no see, huh? I just wanted to hop on here because it's been so long. Many of you have been asking how I'm doing and concerned with my concern over my oldest daughter and all that. And I'll start off by telling you, excuse me, I have no news on that to report. I just don't know anything new. It's one of those things I've got no control over. Um, but I'm doing well. Anxious for spring. It's coming. It's slow coming, but it's coming. Um, Went out today and had a fabulous lunch at a friend of mine's house, and we had crepes, we had savory, and we had sweet, and they were so good. So nice to fellowship with people. Uh, Oftentimes I find myself just wanting to stay home, uh, but every time I get out and around others, it's always good. If you have friends, keep in touch with them, hang out with them, love them. It's important. Um, I was jotting down the other day just a few things off the top of my head, of course, of things that are going on in this crazy world. And here's a little list just came to mind. Okay, we've got the Mandela effect, the supernatural Bible changes happening. Yes, they are. We got the Antichrist rising. Um, the medical tyranny, they're not finished yet. They're not. Um, there's a pandemic treaty that is, I mean, it will remove every right that you have as an individual. Um, but there's a gentleman called James Roguski, just like it sounds. He's uh, he's helping people know what to do to try to stop this. And I recommend you look him up. That's James Roguski, Roguski. Good man. Um, we got the assaults on our children with drag queens. Trying to convince children at 6 years old that if they're a boy, they can be a girl, and all that insanity. Uh, keep praying for the children, protection for the children, because what's out there for them today is downright insane, evil, and crazy. Um, we're watching our country be demolished right before our eyes. We're being poisoned from the sky, with the planes and those lines that they deny exist. Um, Politics. I'm done with politics. I won't even comment on that. Um, we got the weaponization of our food. Everything's genetically modified, and they're putting oh God knows what in the food. So pay attention to what you're eating. Try to eat whole, real foods that aren't processed, and you'll be much better off. Um, the 5G, of course, can't not mention that, which I believe is a weapon. My phone is getting old, but I don't want to get a 5G phone, so I don't know. I'm going to use this one until it dies. Another biggie is the CBDCs, the digital currency, which again will be complete control over everything you do, buy, spend your money on, um, or if you can even have access to your money. We've got World War III. We've got the crazy censorship going on. Fires, crazy fires everywhere. Like recently in Texas, that was really bad. You know what they do. DEW. When we got the A and the I, that, which I'm realizing has been in control for a long time. But now they're just really right out there with it. I mean, it's interesting when you see some of the pictures or commercials or things that AI has created. Pay attention to hands on photo. It still hasn't gotten down showing hands properly. It'll throw an extra finger in there or make it just look But yeah, AI is here. It's not going anywhere. It's only coming on stronger. And I'm one that totally 100% believes that AI is legion. Um, it's demonic. And like I said, AC is rising. The Antichrist is rising. Their climate change agenda, another one to take away all of our rights as individuals. And the eclipse. Let's not forget the eclipse. That's coming up. Oh boy, the world's going to end on the day of the eclipse now. Be ready. I don't buy that. I do believe God uses signs in the sky. He told us he would. He told us what to watch for. But like the sign of Jonah and Nineveh, there's so many good videos out there. There's some of them that's, I don't know. But it's interesting, all the towns of Nineveh and Salem, which is Jerusalem. So a lot of talk going on about that. I really don't expect anything to happen the day of the eclipse. In fact, I forget who I was watching, but someone was mentioning the fact that, as in the days of Noah and Jonah, that if the eclipse were anything really significant as far as the end of this age, there would still be another 40 days beyond that. So if that's true, I mean, if time is winding down in this age, I do believe we're close. I do believe we're close. We're in the end times. But the end times is also the beginning of something much better, the way God wanted this earth to be to begin with, till man's self-will, selfishness, narcissism, whatever you want to call it, same thing that got Lucifer thrown out, was he believed he could be like God and be God. And isn't that what we're seeing everywhere? People playing God in the most insane ways. Oh yeah, and don't forget Disease X. That's going to be the new one. I haven't heard much about that lately, but there for a while, that's all we were hearing. But we must remember that man has all these plans. They love all these distractions. Just look at the things these are all distractions to keep everybody confused, on edge, in fear, because you're more easily controlled that way. So try not to let the things in the world that we have no control over stress you out or cause you to be in fear, because there is one who does know all and who is actually in control, and we can trust him. God's Son, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, his Son, Jesus Christ. You can call him Yahuwah, you can call him Yahushua, you can call him whatever, but I know him as Jesus Christ, and he knows. God is big enough to know who I mean when I'm speaking of Jesus Christ. There's so many people out there trying to eliminate his name. I had a lady last week trying to tell me that Jesus was actually Satan, and I forget what she said, but I just, good luck with your heresy, lady. I see ya. A lot of deception. And it's on purpose, because it wears people down. So try to live your life a day at a time, each day, the best you can. Try to bring joy to others. Appreciate what you have. The world's going crazy, but when I look out in my backyard and I'm feeding my birds and just living my life, everything's fine as long as I trust in him. Don't trust in man. There's no president going to change anything. There's no world leaders. In fact, they're all working together, all of them. They're all in it together. Democrat, Republican, whatever. They're all working for the same means, and that's to bring about the new W order. Yep. But we don't know how far they'll get with those plans, how far God's going to allow them, because he did say he would, if he did not cut the time short, there'd be no man left to be saved. There'd be no flesh, because they want to turn everybody into transhumans. Once you become a transhuman, you are no longer human. That's their goals. It's not my God's goals. It's not mine. So anyway, I'm sorry I haven't put a video out for a while. I did one that was about 7.5 minutes, maybe a week ago, and then I reviewed it. Didn't like it. But I wanted to jump on here. I want you all to know I appreciate you so much. You know, in this vast world, it's so amazing, the wonderful people that I have met online, on channels and in chats. There's so many special that they're truly friends. Some from clear across the oceans. But I love you all and I appreciate you, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And don't look at the eclipse without glasses. Is that good advice? I don't know. I don't plan on leaving my home to go. Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of conspiracies going around about that too, but just be safe. Trust God. Love your fellow man. And I will talk to you again soon. Maybe on a nice day outside, because it's coming. Okay. I love you all. Thank you for listening. And thank you for caring. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.